So I saw a video recently, and it was this guy talking about how Nigerians and Nigeria as a whole is so backwards and outdated. It may sound funny, but as I listen to him and his content, I'll probably highlight it on this video or put a link to his account so we can check it out. As I was going through the video, it kind of bothered me because it's something I've been thinking about, and that's why I decided to create something related to it. So we're going to be treating most of the things he talked about, and one of the major issues he was attacking at first is the fact that our educational system is so outdated. Like the things our kids are being taught, our children, our youths are being taught in school is so outdated. Like it does not apply to reality again. And now let me add something here. Let's try to factor in artificial intelligence and how it's been advancing, how it has been advancing over the years, over the months, and how it's going to start affecting areas. It has already affected these areas, but majorly in areas like education, you can literally start teaching yourself really, really complex topics in your own home, in your room. You can employ an agent or even ask ChatGPT if you know what to do, if you know the buttons to press, if you know what to prompt to teach you these things. And now we are still like people are still like going to school, wasting their time, talking with informations that may not even get them a job in the economy. So another thing he pointed out is that the fact that NASA went to space some weeks back, according to him, and none of our news outlets, like none of our major news outlets, highlighted it. But if it's topic on entertainment and certain influencers who I won't mention their names now, it's everybody knows about it. And I could relate to what this guy was saying so well because I brought up I brought up something as it relates to the Epstein files. This is one of the things he talked about, by the way. In my hostel, I just randomly asked people, we're having like an argument, and then I brought it up. And zero, almost no one knew about the Epstein files. Like they've literally heard nothing about it. We had to go to Google, start making research, and what is the Epstein files? Like what's going on? It's almost like they're trying to consume us in just entertainment, survival. We don't know what's going on around the world. So something else I found really interesting, and it's one topic that is rarely spoken about in circles like Africa, is this current gist in his term, this hot gist of um, UFO disclosure, extraterrestrial life, like alien disclosure. I know that does not concern Africans to an extent, but I believe that most of our ancestors had interface with most of these entities, and it's not new. So we actually have to know what's going on. And this matter is so serious that the US government called pastors, like the pastors of large congregations of the biggest church around the world, they called them for a meeting to enlighten them on those topics, to start preparing their congregation. It's almost like they're about to release something. So they're like, enlighten your people, tell them that this is what's about to happen, this is what is coming. So and we do not know about these topics. The majority of Nigerians do not know about this topic. I'm not saying every one of us, but the majority of Nigerians have no idea what's going on. So aside from these things he treated, our educational system, the fact that our news outlet is so backwards, UFO disclosure and how we're not talking about it, he's like, we have to actually update our systems. We have to be current. We don't, where would we even start the resolution from? So he was talking about the stuff that has to do with space travel and NASA and how it would be like next 5 years you start hearing your kids say 2026 NASA went to they visited the moon or they went to space for a certain exploration. Meanwhile, as it's happening now, nobody knows about it. So in that time it will just be head knowledge and something so that they can just write it in a book. Nigerians are not taught to be creative. We're not taught to be implementive, if that's a word. We're not taught to like practicalize the informations that we receive. That's why innovations are so rare. And when we actually get someone that do it, they actually do it so well. So these were just one of most of the issues he was raising. I hope at least someone who is in Africa, who is in Nigeria, listens to this content of this information and try, as I am trying, to build like an economy or build like a system because we can't depend on our leaders anymore, our news outlets or whoever is in control. They are clearly outdated and archaic. So we have to build systems ourselves to enlighten people of what is going on around the world, teach them of these things. So at least to an extent, we can have an enlightened generation, an enlightened set of people that can actually make things work and breed innovators in our country. So yeah, thank you for your time and see you on the next one.